Imagine this: a high-profile political figure, an outspoken critic of the Kremlin, gunned down in one of Moscow's most iconic and heavily monitored areas. How could something so brazen happen in such a high-security zone? Was it a random act of violence, a meticulously planned hit, or something more complex? Boris Nemtsov was no ordinary politician. A former deputy prime minister under Boris Yeltsin, he was once considered a rising star in Russian politics. But as Vladimir Putin rose to power, Nemtsov's career took a different turn. He became one of the Kremlin's loudest critics, speaking out against corruption, human rights abuses, and Russia's policies toward Ukraine. On the night of February 27, 2015, Nemtsov was walking near the Kremlin with his girlfriend. Despite the high level of surveillance in this area, tragedy struck. Just after crossing the Bolshoi-Moskvoretsky Bridge, a man approached from behind, firing several shots into Nemtsov's back, ending his life almost instantly. The news shocked not only Russia but the entire world. How could such a prominent figure be killed so close to the heart of Russian power? And who would dare to carry out an assassination in such a heavily guarded area? Authorities quickly arrested several suspects, including Tsar Dadayev, a former officer in a Chechen security force. He confessed to the murder, citing religious reasons and Nemtsov's stance on the Charlie Hebdo incident in France. But his confession was soon recanted, with Dadayev claiming he'd been tortured into admitting guilt. The case brought about more questions than answers. Why was there a sudden camera blackout on the bridge where Nemtsov was murdered? How could a former deputy prime minister be targeted so close to the Kremlin without anyone noticing? Some speculate this was no coincidence, but rather part of a calculated operation to silence one of Putin's fiercest critics. Supporters continue to hold annual memorials in Nemtsov's honor, refusing to let his voice be silenced. Many still demand a full investigation, insisting the real perpetrators remain hidden from justice. Despite limited evidence, his death has become a symbol for Russia's political opposition. While the official case is closed, the death of Boris Nemtsov remains shrouded in mystery, leaving lingering questions about political retribution in Russia. Was Nemtsov's murder a warning to others? And if so, what kind of political climate allows such an event to go unchallenged? One thing is certain: Boris Nemtsov's legacy lives on. His life, and his suspicious death, remains a powerful reminder of the risks taken by those who stand up against power. Perhaps the truth will one day come to light, but until then, his death remains an unsolved enigma, a dark chapter in Russia's modern history. If you enjoyed this deep dive into historical mysteries and untold stories, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more journeys through time. This has been Epic Time Journeys. Thanks for watching.